I'ma pour one for the ones who couldn't make it. Everybody white boy wasted, faded, crazy. I told you to show you how to turn up. We can do it all night.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Luke Baker coming out with a sports video, and I haven't posted a sports video in forever. So yeah, let's get it. We're rocking the Sam Darnold jersey because we're talking about the NFL draft. So yeah, let's get it. So I streamed the draft, so y'all can go back and see my reactions to the first round. So yeah, so guys, basically I'm gonna talk about my top 5 favorite picks we had. And so kicking it off, number 1, we have Denzel Mims out of wide receiver out of Baylor. This is my favorite pick just because I wanted a receiver the first round and we didn't get one. And so Denzel Mims is on the clock available for us. I forgot what pick we had at first, but then we traded back. And we traded back like 12 spots at least. And we got Mims there, which I love the value in that pick. The only knock with Mims is that he's played in the Big 12 and they don't really play defense. And receivers don't usually do good from there. But Mims, guys, he's a speedy receiver. He's something special, I think. And I just love where we got him at. Because he's projected. Some teams, like the Eagles, were projected to take him in the first round, second round. Like, he's supposed to go, like, late first or early second in some mock drafts, and we got him late in the second, so I love that value. So, let me read you all the stats. I gotta write some notes down, because I don't know this off the top of my head. But basically, last year, and Mims had 66 receptions for 1,020 yards, and then he averaged 15.5 yards per carry, and that's something we need. That just shows that he'll catch the deep ball, and we need that since we lost Robbie Anderson, and I loved Robbie Anderson. I think this is just a good weapon for Darnold, you know. And then he had 12 touchdowns, so he's a red zone threat. He can get the ball. He's a big guy. I like Denzel Mims a lot, and I think this just fits fits the Jets' needs because we needed a wide receiver. We got him in the second round. He's our man for the future. We hope so. We're praying he hopes so, and I think he fits in well with Jamison Crowder. I love Crowder, guys. That's one of my favorite players in the league. I love Crowder, underrated receiver right there. And then for his total, he had 186 receptions in his whole career at Baylor. Then he had 2,925 yards at Baylor that's as much yards as he's caught and got. And he had 28 touchdowns. So this guy has shown value. He's shown that he can do it. I love Denzel Mims, guys. That's my favorite pick. That's my number 1 pick I love in the Jets draft. Alright, guys, so my second favorite pick in the Jets draft, I know I already put my first favorite pick was the second round pick, and my second pick is our first pick in the first round, so I know that kind of is like, of course, but yeah, so let me just explain why. So Mekhi Becton, pick 11. I really wanted a receiver, like I said, but if we had a tackle, I wanted Mekhi Becton. This dude is 6'4", weighs 6'4" and 364 pounds. I knew he's like 360 something. This dude is a beast and runs a 5.10 40 time, which is insane fast for a 6'4", 364 pound lineman, guys. This dude bullies people. That's all I'm gonna say. You go watch his highlights in Louisville, the highlights they were showing on draft night. This dude runs people over, and I love his potential. People just like have weight issues with him, but his potential is so high, and I love that for a player in the first round. You have to get someone that's potential's there, and I love Mekhi Becton, my favorite tackle in the draft. I'm glad the Jets got him to protect Sam Darnold. We needed an offensive lineman, and I feel like we got the best one in my opinion. I understand the flaw, like the knocks on him, but I love Mekhi Becton so much. I talked about him before the draft started that this is the guy I want if we take a lineman. He was there for us. I understand like Andrew Thomas, he's good. The Giants probably Andrew Thomas is who I thought also was in I thought he was the second best tackle. I'll just say that because I love Mekhi Becton. I'm not saying that because the Jets drafted him. I actually truly love Mekhi Becton just because the size that's impressive. You can't teach size, man. And this dude's a dog out there. I know he had the drug thing. I don't really know all about that because I heard it could have been like something to do with water. There's a bunch of things, but Mekhi Becton, my favorite player, my second favorite player that we got, and I just love his size. His potential is insane. He's going to be bullying people, and we have to get one to protect Darnold to give him enough time to throw to, Denzel Mims. So I'm happy, guys. So yeah, basically that's my second player who I love who the Jets drafted. Okay, guys, here's my third favorite player the Jets drafted. And this one's going to be, there's 2 that are going to be surprising, and this is one of them. So let's get it, guys. So the third player that I think, who I love who the Jets drafted, who's one of my personal favorites, is Bryce Hall, cornerback from Virginia. This guy, insane. He's good in college. He showed so much potential in college watching highlights, but the reason why he fell so much, and we drafted him in like the 5th round, was because of his ankle injury he had. People were projecting, and the highest I think I saw him was going in the 3rd round, And then I saw him in mock drafts going to the 4th, and we got him in the 5th, which we need a lockdown corner, and Bryce Hall has so much potential to be that for us. So you can't go wrong with that. I love Bryce Hall a lot. He's gonna learn from like Brian Poole, who's one of my favorite players on the Jets. I'm trying to think of another corner we got, but we could bring in Logan Ryan. That could help Bryce Hall, man. That's good. I love Bryce Hall. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. He's not that athletic as what his knock is on him, but you can see he's a good football player. He knows what he's doing. And Greg Williams, as our defensive coordinator, is going to bring out the best in everyone. He's literally I don't know. I know Bill Belichick's the defensive coach, and he gets his potential out of everyone. Like, he made Brady. Look at Brady, man. So that's all I'm going to say right there. Basically, Greg Williams does that to the defensive players. You see everyone takes a big step. So I think Bryce Hall getting coached by Greg Williams is going to be the main factor for him, and I love it. And I like Bryce Hall. I really wanted him, and I thought we would draft him probably like in the 4th round or something, or even the 3rd. And I'm glad that we got him in the 5th. That's a steal in my opinion. That's the biggest steal the Jets got. So that's all I'm going to say. Love Bryce Hall. That's my 3rd favorite player the Jets drafted. All right, guys. For the 4th pick, who the Jets took, is Ashton Davis, our 3rd round pick from Cal. This dude reminds me a lot of Jamal Adams. Big hits. You know, that's really all he does. You know, he hits big. He's a big hitter. Yeah, let me see how much tackle. He had over 102 He had 102 tackles for his whole career at Cal. So, you know, that's good. And this dude was he went to Cal to be a track star and ends up on the football team. Insane speed, man. He's going to be flying around getting all these tackles, you know. Davis is the perfect fit for Greg Williams' defense, too. And we're about to get rid of Marcus May, I think. So we're gonna put Davis there. It's just gonna be like another Jamal Adams. I think Davis. Okay, this is the comparison between Adams and him. Davis for sure does not hit hard as Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams, one of the hardest hitters. He's the best safety in the league, in my opinion. I'm not saying that because I'm a Jets fan. Just look at it. He's the best safety. He hits hard. He's getting better on coverage too, with Greg Williams being the coordinator. So you have Davis, who doesn't hit as hard but is a better defender, and you put that on the other side of Jamal Adams, it's game over, especially in Greg Williams' defense. I love this pick, man. Happy that we got Davis because we can put him in and replace him for Marcus May, and we can trade Marcus May to get like maybe like a 5th round pick at the most, maybe a 4th. I think we'll trade May, we'll put Davis there, and that's going to be a good fit for him. So yeah, guys, that's my 4th favorite pick. All right, guys, so the 5th pick that I like, who the Jets took, this is going to be a surpriser, is quarterback James Morgan, 4th round quarterback. We took him in the 4th round from FIU. This guy, guys, so let me tell y'all, we need a backup quarterback for Sam, because Sam, he's injury prone. He just hasn't shown to be healthy every year. He doesn't have serious injuries, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like if we can get a quarterback to draft and develop him, he eventually will be a decent starter. Morgan knows he's not going to be a starter. Wasn't going to be a starter on any team he got drafted to, besides maybe the Patriots. This is also why I love the pick, because the Patriots were rumored to take him. I think the Jets picked before them, and we just took Morgan, which I like that. I like that pick, that philosophy of it. You know, don't let the Patriots get who could be the future, our next Tom Brady. And I like the pick. I know, like, we could have taken someone else, but Morgan in the 4th, I like this pick just because, you know, developing a backup quarterback could be good. This could be something that teams look to do now in the future, because we have our future quarterback in Sam Darnold, you know. Morgan, we can develop him to be a backup, and he's going to be young, so he can win games for us, hopefully. I understand signing, like, we could have signed, I'm trying to think of a quarterback. Just hypothetically, let's say Cam Newton. We sign him as our backup. He'll probably win more games than, like, James Morgan would. But just developing Morgan, and if Darnold can stay healthy and he gets hurt down the road in like 3 years, and we still have Morgan on the roster, Morgan can step in, get some dubs for us. That's why I like him. And here's his stats. He threw over 2,500 yards last season, 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, which is decent. You know, that's not bad at all. But his 2018 season, guys, this dude threw over 2,700 yards, threw over that. Had 26 touchdowns and 9 picks, man. That shows potential, I think. And I like the pick from Morgan. I know, and I can understand why Jets fans hate that pick. It makes sense on both sides. But I think developing a quarterback to be in the backup role could be something the NFL is going to shift to, and GMs are going to start to do. GM and coaches are going to start to do. I might sound dumb for that, but just kind of, you guys gotta understand where I'm coming from. You know, I think he'll win us games eventually if Darnold goes out. So guys, that's been my top 5 picks I like who the Jets took. If y'all are Jets fans, or just comment your favorite picks from your favorite team. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Luke Baker. Peace out.
Is it me and you, baby? Is it me and you?